תתהלך בארץ בתרמיל ובמקל, וודאי תפגוש בדרך שוב את ארץ ישראל. יחבקו אותך דרכיה של הארץ הטובה, היא תקרא אותך אליה.
Hi Lauren.
Hi Oriella. This week's Parsha is Parshat Shelach. In this week's Parsha, Moshe sends the spies to see the land. The Torah tells us, Kulam anashim rashei bnei Yisrael hema. This means they were all men, heads of the children of Israel. Rashi explains that when the Torah uses the expression men, it implies important individuals. If they were such wonderful people, what made them go astray?
When the Meraglim entered Israel during their journey, they began to realize that living in Israel would not be as simple as living in the Midbar. Throughout their travels, Hashem and Moshe provided them with everything they needed, from food to shelter. The Meraglim realized that once Bnei Israel entered Israel, they would have to make their own life decisions and figure out how to get themselves food and houses. Life in Israel would not be as simple as it was in the Midbar. If they did have a good reason for not wanting to go into Israel, then why were they punished?
Well, it can be compared to a situation that we see nowadays. When children are very young, they rely on their parents for their basic needs to live. But as they grow up, they take the foundation that their parents gave them and they grow from it. Just like in the situation in the Midbar when Bnei Israel were getting Eretz Yisrael, they were used to relying on Hashem for everything, and now they were having a chance to build off of everything Hashem gave them and to live on their own. And the fact that the Meraglim didn't accept this, the fact that they would get to live on their own, was a sin.
Okay, Shabbat
Shabbat
Shalom.
זאת אותה האדמה ואותה פיסת הסלע הנצרבת בחמה, ומתחת לאספלט לבנייני הראווה מסתתרת המולדת ביישנית וענה.